Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Alex here. I graduated from Stanford in math and computer science, and we're going to be going through middle betting. What is a middle bet? So essentially, middles are a little complicated, but they're lottery tickets. They are lottery tickets with very low risk as a sports bettor. Big payout opportunities, low risk. What sounds better than that? So let's go through it and how OddsJam constantly scans the market to find you middle betting opportunities. So let's just go through an example because that's the easiest way to explain a middle. Let's say you see one on OddsJam for an NBA game where one sportsbook, let's say FanDuel, has the total set at over under 207.5 points for an NBA game. Now the middle betting tool shows you that another sportsbook, let's say DraftKings, has the total set at over under 210.5 points. So essentially, you have over 207.5 is the bet you'd want to place on FanDuel, and then under, you want to take the under on DraftKings, under 210.5, and you'll have this small window where one of your bets is always going to win, right? Over 207.5 or under 211.5, one of these bets has to win. But there's also this small little window, if there's exactly 208, 209, or 210 points, where you will cash both of your bets on DraftKings and on FanDuel. You'll cash the under 210.5 and on FanDuel, the over 207.5. So that's why middle betting is very powerful as a sports bettor. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this was helpful for you as a sports bettor, and thanks so much for your time. So we're going to go through an example of a middle bet with OddsJam. This one is a pretty incredible bet. I went ahead and locked it in. So we have Correa versus Vesely. This is a tennis middle bet, and it's pretty fascinating. So we can run through it. And again, middles occur when sportsbooks are setting the lines for a total, for a spread, whatever, at different levels, right? So maybe one sportsbook has the Warriors plus 4.5, another sportsbook has the Celtics minus 2.5. Right, which is exactly what we're looking for as a sports bettor. These line discrepancies of where sportsbooks are setting the totals or spreads at different levels. So here we can see for Correa versus Vesely, you can get over 33 games at plus 116 odds on Pinnacle. You can get under 33.5 games at minus 115 on WinBet. So over 33.5 plus 116, under 33.5 minus 115. So just as an example, imagine we pulled up a calculator and let's say we put $100 on over 33 games at plus 116 odds, and let's just round this to 115 we put on WinBet for under 33.5 games. This is going to show you the power of middling. So there's essentially, for this tennis match, Vesely versus Correa, there's three possible outcomes that we care about, right? There's 32 or less games. In that case, our over 33 games on Pinnacle will lose. Our under 33.5 games on WinBet is going to win. And again, we're saying we're staking $100 on the over 33 games on Pinnacle at plus 116 odds. And we're placing $115 on under 33.5 games, just according to this calculator, this middle betting calculator, a sports betting calculator you can use on WinBet, on under 33.5 games at minus 115 odds. So we have the over plus 116 over 33 games, $100. We have WinBet 115 on under 33.5 games at minus 115 odds. So if there's 32 or less games, 32 games, 31 games, our over is going to lose. Over 33 loses. We're down $100 on Pinnacle, but our under 33.5 is going to cash, right? This is going to cash. So we're up $100. We're staking 115 at minus 115 odds. We're going to be up $100 in profit on WinBet. So we're flat. We lose 100 on Pinnacle. We win 100 on WinBet. But this is where it gets interesting. If there's exactly 33 games, our bet on WinBet under 33.5 will still cash. $115 at minus 115 odds, right? This will still cash. Right here, that's still going to cash if there's exactly 33 games, but our bet on Pinnacle on over 33 games, $100 at plus 116 odds, is just going to push. We're going to get a refund. We're going to get our money back because we landed right on 33. It's going to push. We're going to get our money back. So in this case, we're up $100. which is why we say middles are rare, right? Because there have to be exactly 33 total games for this middle to hit. There has to be exactly 33 total games, which isn't like a particularly likely outcome, but of course it's probably like 4% of the distribution or something like that. So 4% of the time, we're going to be pushing on Pinnacle and winning on WinBet. Now, if there's 34 or more games, we lose under 33.5, right? So we're down 115 on WinBet, but our over 33 games, if there's 34 or more games, is going to cash. So we're up 116 in profit. We're staking $100 at plus 116 odds. So our net profit's $1, right? So you can look through this math and kind of think about it. But essentially, we have this situation where regardless of how many games are in this tennis match, we're never losing money, right? If there's 32 or less, we're flat. If there's 33 games exactly, that's what we want as a sports bettor. That's the rare lottery ticket we're looking for as a middle bettor. Then we're up $100 in profit. And if there's 34 or more games, we're up $1 in profit. So we're watching this random tennis match, hoping there's exactly 33 games, right? So that's middle betting. That's how a middle bet works. And again, on OddsJam, these odds are always in flux. Lines are always moving. Sharp actions coming in. So you want to be using this tool as much as possible, right, as a sports bettor to try to find value, to try to find profitable middle bets. So I hope you found this helpful, this video about middle betting. Again, we have some more information on it if you want to learn more about it, a quick start wizard, stuff like that, where you can kind of go through examples of middle bets and begin to learn how to look for them as you become a more sharp, profitable sports bettor. And again, feel free to comment any questions, book a call with us. Really our only job is to help you. So feel free to book a call with us if you want to chat about sports betting strategies and stuff like that. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your evening.